the Human Rights and Atrocity Prevention Clinic, we bring students on to real cases and projects that advance human rights with a specific focus on the prevention of mass atrocity crimes. The Human Rights and Atrocity Prevention Clinic is named for the late, great Benjamin B. Ferencz, who was a prosecutor at Nuremberg, who prosecuted the Einsatzgruppen case, the largest murder trial in human history. And our students are really carrying on the legacy that Ben Ferencz began back in the wake of the atrocities of the Holocaust and the justice and accountability that happened at Nuremberg and post-World War II start of our human rights framework in international law. Students who have a love or a passion for human rights, social justice, public interest law generally apply to the clinic and succeed as students in the clinic. And we have about 12 students out of 50 applicants every year who come on to our clinic as interns throughout the year. They partner on cases and work together to further their clients' interests and advance human rights more generally globally. Students in the clinic have been able to work on land claims for indigenous populations in Brazil. They've been able to work to secure refugee rights for many individuals who are fleeing atrocity crimes all over the globe. And one particular litigation was successful in Ecuador in securing thousands of potential refugees access to asylum. We also have projects that are looking at protecting and defending human rights defenders all over the globe, those who are sex workers, protecting their labor rights and human rights, rights to be free from violence against police brutality. We are really looking at freedom of religion, belief, those who might be persecuted on the basis of their identity, and trying to ensure that their rights to non-discrimination and equality are protected. One of the long-term projects that we're working on in the clinic is to help to advance the Crimes Against Humanity draft treaty and also to reform the Rome Statute of the International Criminal Court. And specifically, our clinic is working to ensure that the prohibition of the slave trade and slavery are included amongst all of those crimes that are some of the most heinous crimes that people can commit against humanity. And our students are working tirelessly each semester on advocacy with the United Nations, with particular states who are supportive or who are also working to advance those goals. And they are gaining critical skills in diplomacy, in politics, on the international stage, and also expertise in the law around crimes against humanity, and specifically the prohibitions of slavery and slave trade. The Cardozo Law Institute in Holocaust and Human Rights, or CLIHHR, is the center here at Cardozo that works to advance human rights and atrocity prevention. And we generally work to prevent identity-based violence and discrimination that could lead to atrocity crimes. We also protect populations who are fleeing atrocity crimes through refugee rights and citizenship protections. And in the wake of atrocities, we're also providing redress and accountability for those atrocity crimes suffered by individuals all over the globe. And our institute is really focused on study and scholarship and trying to promote innovative tools for atrocity prevention. And the action arm of our institute, the Human Rights and Atrocity Prevention Clinic, is really where our students get to work on cases in real life, in real time, and protect and promote those rights that we are seeing as precursors to atrocity crimes and implement those scholarly ideas and innovative tools that we are developing at the Institute. Our graduates have gone on to do many amazing, brilliant things in the world of international human rights law. Some of them are working in the State Department, others are working in the Department of Justice here in the United States to protect and promote human rights and to provide redress and accountability for war crimes, crimes against humanity, and genocide. Other students have gone on to work in international organizations or nonprofit organizations, working to secure gender justice across the globe, working on reproductive rights, also freedom of information, freedom of expression, freedom of religion or belief institutions. Generally, our students are successful. Even those who go on to private law or corporate law positions incorporate their experience in the clinic, the skills that they learn, and their values and their passion for human rights in their pro bono work or otherwise in their volunteer activities outside of their legal careers as professionals.